Ready or not? Ready or not? Here I come, can't hide. Gonna find you and then yo. I play my enemies like a game of chess where I rest. No stress if you don't success.
Alright guys, so it's been a long time coming. I've always wanted to do this. I just never had the courage to. But here it is. I'm recording my workouts. So I'll be doing chest, I'll be doing triceps, and I'll do some core movements, abs. So this is how my chest day goes. I'm just gonna put my camera there and record some of my sets. And then at the end of my workout to explain to you exactly what I did. I'll try to make sure I can record at least one set or 2 sets of each of my exercises and explain to you why I chose them and how I'm going about the exercises to explain to you how to do them properly. Alright. Yeah, so this is it. I'll also probably share my thoughts during my workouts. Just overall thoughts generally. I'm a very, I won't say intelligent person in every aspect, but I like listening to a lot of things, different things, politics, music, whatever. So I'll try to keep the workouts entertained and also try to talk about topics that I'm sure most of you are also seeing online. Presently, we're talking about the Trump, Epstein files and all that stuff. Now, I'm not going to get into politics. I just think it's funny, the whole scenario. But that's all I can say about that. But yeah, I'll try to, talk about some topics that I see online and that people might find interesting. For now, let's get into our workout, all right? Stay locked in. Let's go. All right, cool. So we're going to start with, we're starting with our chest flies. So from here, you know exactly what to do. Simple machine. You can do this. You can use the cable. I like using this to start with. So I like starting with this exercise just to kind of like warm up my chest before getting to like heavy lifts, like a bench and whatever. So let's get going. One, 2, 3, 4, 7, 12. So because I'm trying to change my workout plan, I'll be doing a lot of sets, high volume each day. Also try to go heavy as much as I can. I'm trying to reduce the amount of days that I'm in the gym because I have a kid now, and I'm trying to spend more time with him. And also work is crazy, so I used to do 6 days in a week. Now I'm probably going to do 4 or 5. So that's also a new change. Recently also I haven't been feeling great about my physique generally. So I'm probably working out most of the time with a hoodie like this or an oversized shirt, just to kind of get myself locked in and not overlook at my physique and kind of let myself down. So yeah, that's just about it, but hopefully that's not for too long. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll be wearing oversized t-shirts because I don't feel so great about my physique presently. That's just why. All right, cool. Set 2. All right, so like you can see, next one is our incline press. So I'm doing an incline barbell press. I'm using the Smith machine. The reason for me using the Smith machine is just because I don't need to worry about control and balance, and I can just focus on contracting the muscle and moving the weight. All right. Um, I am starting with this as opposed to starting with maybe a bench press or dumbbell presses, because I'm really trying to target my upper chest. And it's not an exercise that I'd usually do. So now I'm starting with this. Maybe down the road when I feel like I'm stronger and my upper chest is good, then I can probably move back to using a flat bench or incline dumbbell presses. But now I just want to focus on improving my upper chest a lot more. So this is why I'm using these. I'll be doing these again, a lot of volume, medium reps, high volume sets, stuff like that. Let's get it. Also, for anyone who's ever followed me, seen me, ask me questions, I don't care for PRs, I don't care for heavy lifting. Do I lift heavy sometimes? Yes, but I always live within my parameters and my strength, so I don't overlift. I can't lift. I can't try to lift anything that I cannot carry. And most of the times, when I do a lift, that probably didn't make sense. When I do a lift, I cannot do a lift that I cannot do 6 reps. If I put a weight on and I can't do 6 reps, I'm never touching that again. I'm dropping the weight down. I'm doing at least 8 reps for each set that I'm doing. All right, so I don't have a problem with people who lift heavy, who want to lift heavy. It's just that's not my style, and that's not what I promote. So I have no problem with people who want to lift heavy, but you won't find me doing that, and that's just the truth. So if you ask me for my PRs, I don't know them. I don't care if you know them. I've never sought for them. I don't care for it. I lift weights that are going to push my muscles to grow. That's just about it. Who? Felt that one. That was good though. But yeah, I'm telling you, man. Been in this for a while now. I'm not telling you. I'm not a professional IB pro yet. I've been on stage a few times, but I'm not a pro yet. Hopefully I get there sometime next year. That's my goal. After I do that, I'll probably retire from bodybuilding. I'll still lift weights, but I won't compete again. I'm always stuck on goals, so I just want to get to a goal, and then I'll stop. I don't care for bodybuilding as a career per se, but it's something that I started, so I got to finish it, and I feel like my finish line is going to be getting the IBU Pro card. So hopefully I do it next year. I'm sure I can win it. I'm confident in the fact that I can do it. I just have to pick a show and get to work. That's just it. for now we're just, you know, building, piling the bricks up, and going from there. I love this shit, man. I really love bodybuilding. I love lifting weights. I'm telling you, there's nothing better, to be honest. All right. So next exercise we're gonna do chest press. I don't know if this is actually a press or if it's a flat or an incline press. I'd know it after I try the first few reps. All right, take my seat back up. I want this just beneath my shoulder so I can actually focus on my pecs and nothing else. I'm feeling good today. I think this is probably a good way for me to reconnect with my exercises. I've been struggling with it, to be honest. I want to say I've been depressed, but I don't think I've been depressed. Everything else in life is good. I'm in a good place. I just have had difficulties connecting with my exercises for the past couple of months. I think that's largely due to the fact that I changed gyms, and the gym that I was in, it was always busy. It was always a good environment, people working out and everything. This one, it's not usually busy during the day like this. You know, there's just like 5 of us in the gym right now. But on the weekends, I noticed it was kind of busy. So I think that change in environment probably affected the way I felt about my exercises. But I think, you know, on the positive side, it's good for me because I can record my exercises without interruptions or without, you know, disrespecting anybody doing their workout. So that's a good thing I just thought about. So I'm just gonna record most of my exercises and post it on YouTube. I'm trying to keep it raw, unedited, you know, just real, exactly how I feel, how my workouts are going. I didn't introduce myself in the beginning. I hope I can cut this and put this somewhere there. But my name, I go by Lowanis. On Instagram, Lowanis Physique. And I'm 31 years old. I'm a natural bodybuilder. I've been working out for about 9 years now. I've competed. I'm a certified fitness trainer. I'm not looking for clients right now. I'm not looking to train nobody. So don't try to DM me or anything like that. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on myself right now, so I'm not trying to coach anybody at the moment. I have some clients, but I'm not looking to add another person to my list. With that said, yeah, that's me. That's my intro. I'm hoping to compete sometime next year, depending on how all the life aspects and factors go. But if everything stays constant the way I have it planned, then I should do a show sometime in the first quarter of the year. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. So I hope this new journey, YouTube and everything is good and fruitful. It will give me a lot of opportunities to be able to enjoy my workouts and also, you know, maybe even financially help me. So that's good. All right, guys. So let's just keep supporting, like it, share it, you know, love it, whatever. Follow me. Thank you all. All right, so this wasn't really the angle that I was aiming for. I was looking for something more. What is this? This horizontal, more lateral, more vertical, something more vertical. But it's not a bad feeling. It's not what I was looking for. I'm still gonna go ahead and do this for the amount of sets that I had planned. You know, move to another machine. All right, stay tuned. I got like 30 more minutes before I gotta rush, go back home, get ready for work. So that's the only thing. Life is kind of busy right now, but when I get into the gym, I want to be focused to get my workouts in and enjoy it. because this is a very important part of my life, and that's what I'm trying to get to people, to understand that no matter how busy your life is, when you get into the gym, you gotta forget everything. You gotta do your workouts. And when you get home, you gotta eat your meals and everything. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me see if you guys can actually hear what I was saying. Yeah, so like I was saying, I just want to encourage people to be able to work out regardless of how busy their schedule is and everything. I understand that people get busy lives, but I think it's important that when you come in here, when you commit to that goal, you stay put, you do it. It helps you in every aspect of life. So that's what I'm trying to make people do with this channel. Trying to make sure people understand the workouts and enjoy it, and find ways to like it, find ways to enjoy it, to love it. We're all regular folks, we just like to lift weights, and it benefits us, physically, mentally, emotionally, and everything. So let's get to it. I'll lower my seat this time because I think I needed a better feel, because I was kind of like hanging off. As you can tell, I'm not 7 foot, so I'll drop this down a little bit. Yeah, so let's see how that feels. All right, off the bat, this feels good. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. All right. Ooh, that was good. That was good. I ain't even gonna lie, that was good. That felt good. I like the feel I get with my picks. I like the feel I get in my picks. Yesterday I did my legs. I didn't feel so good about my legs. So much going on. I was calling people left and right. But I'm gonna do a redo of my legs on Friday, and it's gonna be epic. That's what matters. I'll have a redo on Friday. Trust me, it's gonna be great. That said, let's go. Damn. Oh, stop. I got 4 more. I was tough, but I felt good. I felt good on my picks. Real good picks. A little bit of upper shoulders, getting involved in there. Oh, sorry, front delts, front shoulders. That's good. I like it. Alright, so this is probably going to be my last exercise for my chest before I do some triceps and some core movements. Again, with chest, I'm always just trying to target the weaker parts of my chest. The nice thing about the chest is it's pretty easy to grow. If you just do your bench presses and all that, it's easy to grow. You don't really have to like try to use any technique or anything to like try to grow it. You just have to like, put the weights under the bar, do it proper form, keep your back on the bench, little things there, and it should be good to grow. So it's probably the easiest muscles in the body to grow alongside glutes, in my opinion. But you still see people now and then, every now and then, doing poor form and stuff like that gets themselves injured. It's just most of the time it's due to like ego lifting. With that said, hey, like I said, everybody has their choice, and my choice is to always keep my reps under control and lift properly. So that's just how I go about it, and I think it's very easy to grow. You know, chest is pretty easy. Let's get the first set in. This is pretty nice and easy. One, two, three. Sometimes people also ask me how long I stay in the gym. To be honest, I try to keep my workouts within an hour, 30 minutes. I can go above a little bit sometimes, but the reason I keep it under an hour, 30 minutes is usually at that 90-minute mark, my energy level is down, my workouts don't feel good, I should get going. So that's why I keep it within an hour, 30 minutes. Keep it nice, keep it tight, and then after that you go home. It's just because my energy drops. If you want to stay in the gym for 3 hours, that's your choice, I don't care. You know, do what you like, do what you love. But yeah, for me, my best period is an hour, 30 minutes, and then I'm good for the day. All right, let's go, set 2. Ooh, I feel good. I feel good. All right, cool. So we're going into triceps now. We're done with our chest. So we're just going to do dips and some tricep push downs, just to try to blast out those shoulder, those triceps and upper chest. And chest generally, dips is great for full upper body. So, but I'll be doing dips trying to focus on my triceps. All right. So watch. If you got any questions, ask, and I'll try to explain. But yeah, most times people do dips and they try to focus on their chest. I'm trying to do the focus on my triceps. What I'm trying to do is keep my body upright, keep my triceps, neck close to my body, and going right up to an almost 90-degree angle, and then back up, focusing everything on my triceps, trying to put all that load on my triceps. All right, let's do it. Four. 5. 6. So again, I'm trying to focus on my triceps the whole time, trying to keep it tight on my triceps. Now, do I get some little engagement on my chest? Of course I do, but most of the engagement is going to come or go towards my triceps. That's how you kind of like elevate your workouts, when you be able to like isolate the muscle that you're trying to target. I'm gonna do these and then a few more sets, and then I'll move to tricep push downs. That's really isolating. You can also do seated dips if you want to. I don't really like seated dips. I like a lot of compound movements. That's how I like doing this one. So I'll do this and then I'll go to tricep push downs. Probably use a rope, now engage or target my triceps a little bit more. I'm probably rambling, but I'm tired right now. Also, recording my workouts kind of takes an extra 20 minutes on my exercises generally. So I don't like it, but I gotta do it. So it is what it is. you know, thinking out loud. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that was tough. That was tough. I owe myself at least 2 more. I'm trying to get at least 10. When it comes to my dips, I'm trying to get at least 10 every set. All right. There you go. That was tough. But dips is so important for upper body. I feel like kind of what it does to me is kind of like defines and create that definition that my upper body has, that people kind of gives it a wow factor, you know, as opposed to just doing machines or whatever. When I do dips, it kind of gives me a wow factor with my shoulders and my triceps. The muscle lines that I get from it, and definition from my chest and everything, I think I get that from doing things like dips, a lot of push-ups and stuff like that. That helps me with that definition. So that's why I'm big on it. But hey, like I always say, do what you like and mind your business. I don't care, so that's how I like it. If you want to do it, good. If you don't, hey, enjoy yourself. That's what matters. Alright, this is gonna be my last exercise because I don't have time. I probably won't get my abs today. I'll wake up in the morning and try to see if I can do some ab sessions, some ab workouts. But with this, we're doing tricep push downs. So I'm gonna load this up a little bit more, trying to get 12 reps and trying to put as much tension. Yeah, tension under my triceps. Yeah, and this is very good at isolating the tricep movement. So she's pretty sure you know what to do. You can watch the video. If you got any questions, like I said, ask me and I answer. That's about it. I don't have to explain anything about this exercise. It's pretty self-explanatory in itself. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Ooh, my triceps are on fire right now. I feel good. Yeah. Feels good not to be in my head because I'm just, talking to you all. I'm doing my exercise. I'm not thinking about other stuff. This has been helpful. Feels like a therapy session, almost. And I had a good workout today. Tomorrow we do back, and then boom, Thursday. Wait, tomorrow Wednesday. Oh, because I worked out on Sunday this week. That's why I'm a bit confused. That makes sense. Because I worked out on Sunday this week. I did shoulders on Sunday. Monday I did legs. Today I do chest. Tomorrow I do back. And then Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe I'm back on shoulders. Or Thursday, sorry, I'm back on shoulders. And then Friday I do legs. Yeah, and then I rest. And then we go again. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, easy. 5, easy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, easy. I might be light. I should have increased the weight. Alright, cool. We'll go again. And we go again, and we keep going. I usually, in the past, I will not train my arms at all. Like, I literally would ignore training my arms because I never cared about having huge arms. Recently I started training my arms a little bit more, and I've been getting a lot of compliments for my arms. So I don't know, maybe I'll keep training them a little bit more. But I've never really wanted to have huge arms, and my shoulders don't match my arms, so that's why I'd always keep my arm workouts and everything. But let's see if I can, keep them balanced. My arms looking big, my shoulders looking big. I definitely need to work on my forearms. That's something that I need to just work on a little bit more, because my forearms, I don't think they're very big. I think they should be bigger than what they are. So I need to work on them a little bit more, Yeah, but that's the goal. Just stacking those blocks, stacking those bricks, keep working. One, two, three, four, easy. 5, 6. That was easy. Next week we'll do full stack. Full stack next week.